rhyme.
True.
True.
Can you bust us a generic rhyme, please?
I can rhyme some of the time. My name is Alan. I don't know a rhyme.
My name is Alan, and I go by generic. No, you already.
Yeah,
used
see, I
rhyme.
can't do it. I can't do it, man.
I guess it's the time to rhyme. You just have too much time.
Time to tip the scales. You know we don't bails. Oh no! Oh, wait, what Robin is he though? That determines whether I like him or not.
Why? He has to be female Robin.
Yes, he has to be.
When I play Robin, I go yellow.
Okay. Stream, I apologize. Let's go, J3ro! Show him the Robin.
Oh yeah, his name's Bro. Lil Bro.
Oh.
He's the J and the 3 make a B.
Oh my God. Okay, that I like it. I like it. Okay,
So
nice
Lil
stage
Bro
pick.
and
Two.
Greed.
Battlefield, good for both characters. A little bit better for Marth in this matchup, though, just because Marth is going to be better off stage. Robin does have a few options against Marth off stage, but they're really risky to take, especially if you're not confident in skill.
Shoutouts to Fire Emblem Fates right now, seeing who's the better commander. What are they called? Strategist? Strategist
is awakening, bro.
Oh, well, wait. 26% on Marth.
See, that wind jab is really good, especially if you're caught right in the middle of it. If you can't SDI out of it quickly, you can easily get like 15-20% off that. Nice arc fire. He's using it to make sure the board kind of gets rid of him. He's looking for a fire jab right now. I've done that so many times myself.
So how does Fire Jab come out? It's after a size.
Fire jab is a gentleman.
Okay.
So the 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, it is the wind jab.
Okay. Yes. So I was always curious on that. And can Fire Jabs run out if Fire Tone is out?
Yes.
Okay.
And it uses your fire tone just as the wind jabs.
When I learned that you can run out of Wind Tome as Robin,
Yes, it is
very
embarrassing.
turned me off of playing that character. I was like, I run out of recovery?
Yes.
What is
And usually you run out of it when you do one to get up, and then it runs out before you do the second. You're like, oh, that's such a shame. But here we go. We see Lil Bro sitting on the ledge there, trying to get something with that book. Unfortunately missing, but luckily Greed didn't get the book himself.
So it looks like we're just trying to confirm right now. Not really trying to pull anything fancy. As soon as I say that, Greed runs off the stage.
Yeah, he's not trying to do anything fancy. He's doing Marth stuff though, because the ledge trump leads to basically an instant tip for if he grabs ledge.
Oh my, trying to go for the spike with the up.
I think he was going for the stage spike on that one. The normal spike only comes out if you're like right on the hand when it's coming out.
Okay.
But otherwise it can stage spike you, and oftentimes it's a slow stage spike, so it's hard to attack.
Greed, up throwing at 140, not the percent you do on Fire Emblem characters. You do know 150 is the magic percent.
Basically. Okay, and
his
okay, he got the kill with the wind jab.
top.
Very nice. I do want to see a little bit more conservative play with his items, though. He's throwing it, and it's literally just landing on the platform and going to waste instead of him trying to re-grab it.
So it looks like maybe he was trying to steal some life and get rid of that L-Sword in play currently right now.
That happens a lot, and it's very frustrating for Robin players. Ooh, nice Nosferatu.
Scoops!
He easily gets out of it, but that's a good chunk of health he got out of that. But when we saw him throw the item the other way, oftentimes with Robin, I don't know why, when you're moving and you try to throw it in the opposite direction, he's out of wind tone. Oh, he is out of wind tone right now.
So this is another Scoops!
He has wind tone.
You know, we call him Baskin Robbins now because he just got double Scoops.
Oh, man.
So Greed needs to. Ooh, jab one.
Nice trying to set up, though.
And that confirms as long as you don't air dodge. Or no, it confirms if you air dodge.
I think I've seen. Yeah, and he has Nosferatu book. He's going to try to get it into. There it is. Very nice play. That was the book that did it.
That was the book.
That was the book that did it. So he threw the book up and then did the dancing blade to make sure that he got pushed into the book to get it.
So Marth is showing he can work with popping zone items.
Yes.
And that's a very something as a player you really need to know, especially against Diddy and other characters.
Yeah, Diddy, Robin, you need to get your item game up if you have any of those in your scene.
That's why we play every Wednesdays we have Filthy Casual Bros where we play with items, just so we know.
Hey, it definitely seems to work out. Yes, this is game one. So, somebody next to us was wondering if this was indeed game 1. It is, because both these characters are a very patient kind of playstyle. Robin more campy, Mark more focused on space.
As you can see by the clock right now, 4 minutes into the game.
Nice stage spike. See, that's what he was going for.
Unfortunate.
Very good job from Little Bro. Making me proud over there with that Robin.
Hey, look, Crom's in the game.
Google Crom making an appearance. Google Crom. We also got Firefox in the game as well. Fox is up.
Okay, alright, Firefox. You got me. Did you hear me choosing Melly?
Do not. Why is he making the switch? He was doing very well. Okay.
It's my game. It's my.
Maybe he heard Greninja and then decided to switch to Sheik, which is not a bad idea. Because Greninja outspeeds. Everybody outspeeds Robin, but especially Greninja will outspeed
But
Robin.
Greninja outspeeds Sheik.
Yes, but you want to at least have a chance to keep up with him.
To be honest with you, when I heard the Greninja pick, I would have gone Pikachu. Type advantage.
But Robin has 11 Sword and Thunder.
That is true.
But yeah, if you managed to catch any of my match earlier against J3ro, who's also another really great Greninja player, it's really tough on Robin.
I did not.
Yeah, it's tough. But here we go. We got Sheik versus Greninja. No more talking about that, filthy Robin.
Game 2.
Game 2 on Smashville. KK Slider not making an appearance tonight. He is not gracing us.
So, very even game. Both the characters relying on speed, tilts, and grabs.
Mostly just racking up damages for 1 or 2 big hits. With Greninja, it's mostly going to be up and down smash and forward airs to kill. Sometimes up airs. With Sheik, it's going to be mostly up air, bouncing fish, and vanish reads.
I don't want to say it, but I believe Greninja does have better kill confirm than Sheik.
Yes, but I believe Sheik has better damage potential.
That is true. And just like the up air streams, 2 in a row. Can we get a 3?
No, we are going to get a bouncing fish to the face, though.
The flopping fishu.
So it looks like Greed is not afraid to just grab. So they've had a lot of instances, especially last game too, I noticed, where they just kind of sat and shield in front of each other. So now Greed is just kind of going on the offensive with that, going, oh hey, if we're just going to sit and shield and just yoink.
That is true. That's one thing you need to know in Smash 4, how to adapt. If you see your opponent shielding a lot, get those grabs in.
Yeah.
Free damage nonetheless. Even if your character can't confirm out of a grab, free damage.
Absolutely. And then what we're seeing here is a very tight game.
Small dodges.
Nice up smash.
The second hit launching him horizontal instead of vertical.
Because the first hit switch like drags you, and then the second hit switch like really confronts you. I believe. Guillermo, I know you're in the chat. Let me know.
Can we have any Greninja mains out there? Please tell us how this Greninja up smash works.
Yes. That was a nice shadow sneak. A little ambitious on that up smash though.
A down air to punish it though, so Little Bro's not afraid to go in with any move to just get some damage in.
Which is unfortunate because he's playing this completely different than he played Robin. Which, granted, it's a different character, but it seems instead of playing that more patient kind of game, he's playing a more reckless game. Which, as Sheik, I don't feel like you can do it very well. You have to pick your spots, you have to get your damage when you can, and then you have to go for those confirms when you can, instead of just throwing out moves.
I feel like he's not comfortable on Sheik.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like to play right now.
I feel like a lot of Sheiks who aren't
nice
down tilt to up smash. I just
Very
feel like
good by
Sheiks who aren't comfortable with their own character are the ones who are very panicky.
Yes.
Are the ones who throw things out, as you were saying. So
yeah, because we saw a lot of burst grenades on the side there, and just a lot of weird like up smashes middle of the stage. We were seeing that from both.
We didn't even see any tilt either.
So who we see? We see the change back to
I
Robin.
wanted back to Robin.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're going back to Robin.
I really wanted him back to Robin. I don't think that Sheik was, I would say, has the potential to take a.
Yeah, it
was struggling.
His Sheik, I don't believe so, because he didn't, like you said, he didn't feel comfortable with it. But this character, he seems more comfortable in. What's going to probably hurt him in this matchup is his item game, because his item game did not look very good against Marth. And even on Battlefield, where books land on platforms and disappear all the time, you can still get a good amount out of your items there. And also the speed is just going to kill him. He's going to have to get some really good reads and get some really nice setups.
So game 3, back to Smashville.
KK Slider still not giving us an appearance. That man hate us. He's also going to have to be really careful with those outfires. Against faster characters like Greninja, who also are really low to the ground when they run, it will go over their head every single time.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't. Thankfully, we have a Robin player
Yes,
next to us.
I happen to be
the
only one who knows Robin ever. See, he is just pulling out those arc fires right
He's
now.
out of arc fires turn.
Yeah,
That tone.
which it's not a terrible thing to be out of arc fires, but now if he accidentally even does it, that's a good 67 frames of just free punish.
I feel like he's not really prepared to. He's throwing out thunder attacks. He's trying to get full thunder.
Thunder's fine, but like little thunders like that, that's fine when they're approaching you like that. If you're caught in the corner, he needs to stop putting himself in the corner, which I know as Robin is hard to do. I put myself in there all the time myself, but it's definitely hurting him in this matchup more than it's helping him. With Greninja, we don't really air like that so often. I don't want to try to speak loud enough to accidentally coach, but he needs to be throwing out more of his level sword. He needs to be throwing out those fish strings because Greninja does not have as many, and the ones he does have are a lot shorter than Robin's.
Oh, so see that, and just like that, he's just.
And Greninja is in percentage now, especially with Robin's Rage for down up there confirmed. I have not seen Bro go for any of those.
Yeah, Robin after 1.14 got throat.
Got the check, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Nice
Another great confirm coming out.
He's getting some mileage out of his up smashes, though. Great, good on you, buddy.
Oh, interesting. That dash grab just flopped right in front of him.
Yeah, the dash grab isn't spectacular. I think I might be wrong. I think he actually just re-grabbed. Or tried to go for a re-grab.
Okay.
So he probably got grabbed already on that too. So it looks like Reese is running away with this. Down smash is a decent option sometimes, especially as kind of like a panic option because it covers like 270 degrees
A nice
of the
fair,
stage.
but not taking the stop.
Not
Sorry
taking
to cut
the
you
stop.
off.
Oh, it's all good, man.
But this, he's struggling to take the stop off.
He needs to get a grab and he needs to down throw up there is what he really needs to do.
A nice tech coming
That was
out.
good tech. See, instead of going for that, read where Greninja's going to go and then set up like Greninja's doing.
Yeah, I feel like he's just trying to get too fancy with those arc fire setups. Like,
I don't think he's trying to get fancy. He's playing free patch Robin.
Okay.
Where you get caught in an arc fire and then you up air out of that, and that's basically like your good kill confirm.
but like, in my opinion, when Greninja was getting back on stage, he should have just waited to see what he was going to do.
Yes,
Instead of-
exactly. Nice
Scoops!
Nosferatu. Nice Nosferatu.
There we go. Arc fire into
Forward.
fair.
Is going to take the stock.
41%.
41% is not terrible. It could definitely be better. Robin's a really hard character when you have a deficit to come back from. Especially being the slowest runner in the game. You can be outrun by anybody, so it's hard to get that space you need to reestablish your domain.
Especially having a character, the fastest character in the game, probably. Besides Sonic. But looks like he's just going in right. Nice air dodge.
Nice drag down. I am really liking what I'm seeing from Greed right now. There we go. Nice jab Greed.
I just want to throw this out real quick. There's a lot. Up smash right
Nice
there!
up smash.
Taking the game.
Good job by Greed. I always hate to see Robin lose, but I mean, it happens.
There are a lot of Greninjas here in this tournament tonight.
There are at
5
least
Greninja players.
Oh shoot, I was gonna say at least 3.
There are
from what I
5
know.
Greninja players.
Wow. And that's not normal for New Mexico, is
That
it?
is not, no. I believe
because-
2 or 3 are out of state.
Wow,
And
okay.
2 are here locally.
Okay. And then, we couldn't even check the chat to see if Guillermo confirmed that thing for us that we were talking about.
Rip the dead zone.
Love you, Guillermo.
I might have service back.
Okay, hey, let's take this opportunity. Shout out our sponsors again.
Alright, so one of our sponsors, Gamer Anonymous, right here.